And I have a big experience that happened when I was a kid, at 8, actually. So that was in 1985. I got an accident, and I lost my left eye. So if you can see me with two eyes, but I don't have one eye. And I always wanted to be, I always wanted to draw. I was always the kid that planned drawings, floor plans, basically, not nice drawings, but floor plans, not the sketches. But that was kind of a, I was always curious about architecture when I was a kid. But if something defined me, is because I was persistent the despite of the impediment of having only one eye. Uh, and and that's I never find out that it was a challenging. I don't think it is any more challenging studying architecture with two eyes than one eye. But a lot of people think that is more challenging. I don't think it is. I think, but if something defined me is that I was persistent on on going through the architecture career, despite of this challenge. We didn't have a lot of resources, a lot of money. My dad didn't have a lot of money, but one thing I remember, he somehow brought a set of drafting tools, a small set just like this, and that's the one that I was using for my drafting, just for fun. That was my toy, actually. It was not actually a professional or anything like that. And I was wanted to become an architect since I was 8. And in those drawings, I kept on doing more. And everybody in my family, hey, just draw me a floor plan of something, of the dream house. And I was drawing all these dream houses. Yeah, my core values, I think come from a very, I think, solid family foundation. Respectful. We respect each other. We are. I think that's the core of what I am. Having that respect and the truth. Be honest. Work to become a good citizen, basically. And I think when you approach that, once you move that into your profession, you want to have that same type of core values into your profession. You have you are honest with your clients. You're honest with the people that work with you. My personal design process is I have been a designer, and I was designer for quite a few years, probably 8 years or so. But for the past 8 years, I have about 16, 17 years of experience. I've been more in the other side of the spectrum, where I have to deliver a project, where I put together, or not myself but the team. I coordinate with all the team, the actual project, and eventually detail it, and document it and deliver it. But the first thing nowadays that I do is know know the rules, know the rules of the game. So what are the rules? You have rules from the municipalities. You know, you have rules from the state, and then you have, on top of that, you have a lot of rules from the client. So the clients, just to give you an example, the client wants such and such program that contains an amount of square footage, but this program has different departments. Within each department, you have different rooms and requirements, and then on top of that, you have equipment and systems and all of the ones. So those are the rules of the client. Then you have ADA issues on one side that you need to address. You have ADA, and then because I work in justice work, I have to talk with some state, um, um, state requirements for detention work or for justice work, um, that they have to review, our plans. And then you have on top of that zoning, and then the IBC code, the energy code, which is becoming more stringent. Uh, so put all together. And because I have I have done this so many times. I know the rules pretty much are the same. But you know the rules. The ones that vary the most are the ones that the client gives you, which is the program. And give to the client a visual of what they want to see. Put all these pieces together. It's just a puzzle with a lot of rules. We are a team of minds that keep in mind that we have to operate as a team. We cannot do it all. Uh, and there's a lot of we're architects. We are very egocentric in a sense because it's my design, it's my plan. Don't move this because I want it this way. There's a lot of that, especially in older generations. But we have to keep in mind that this is not a one person project. It's a lot of people involved. Tadeo Ando, even though he's not an architect by career, but he's one of my favorite because of that type of very conservative and very. It's just, I think it's just very minimalistic and straight to the point in what he wants to do in his buildings, and then is very similar in a sense to what I have seen in Mexican architecture, which is very repetitive, very orthogonal, linear, planes, and things like that. Now is that we're not having enough graduates graduating from architecture, and it's becoming a challenge that we are not. We don't have a lot of staff, and it's not only in my office; it's throughout. I have friends in other offices, and everybody's trying to hire people, but there's not a lot of people. Is own your mistakes, own your responsibilities, and in architecture, there's a lot of things that I'm the project architect. I am supposed to be the one deliver the project, and I am the one that is responsible for anything in the project. But at the end of the day, when you own that responsibility, you're gonna gain a lot of respect from your peers and from your people.